I am. Back to where I'm wanted. Lions and chimpanzees. Throw yourself away with me. I'm protected. Two of a kind. Even less of the vocal. 1, 2. Wooden ships for elephants. A place to be wild. Make it real, keep it wild. Make it real, keep it wild. Yeah, I'm popping it just a little bit. Pop, pop, pop. Thank you. How are you guys? Thank you. I don't know why I said thank you. I'm just, thank you. Thank you. We're just making it work. You guys live here? Yeah? Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, we don't have to change the chords. We can just switch. I'll just turn the volume off. Will you be here or upstairs? Oh, okay. Let's just see the other one. I'll turn it off. You know what? Do me a favor. Yeah. Leave it on. Let me mute it. Okay. Oh, I'll forget. Okay. It's on. That one's a lot louder. didn't realize that people would be here. I thought it was just like a live stream thing. But I'm glad that there's a couple people here. What's your names? Alex? Alex and Noah. That song I was just playing is called Noah. Yeah. Noah said, "Come with me. You survive, you believe." I'm so good.
Okie dokie. Whoops. Yeah. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Streamin' Steve's, coming to you live from Carbondale, Colorado on this gorgeous winter night. The moon is amazing. It's colder than blazes outside, and we're happy to be sharing that with you. I want to start off by thanking our major sponsors, First Bank of Colorado and High Society Free Ride. We'd also like to send a shout out to GrassRoots TV for hosting us, to Steve Standiford for having this amazing facility and keeping this thing alive. Without any further ado, I'd like to welcome you all to a very special evening with Dan Sheridan.
Thank you. First question, what does ado mean? Yeah, and further ado.
Well, let's see. A do is the opposite of a don't. A further ado would be one that continues.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Thank you. Thank you. We're off to a good start like that. So I'm going to do a lot of my own songs tonight. And yes, like that. All right. This is called Small Town Love. Fits Carbondale perfectly. It's hard enough to act your age when every day is a blank page. Every day is different than before. And I might have missed my big break. We were living through the place, living life, that's what it's for. But I feel complete. The small town is enough for me. I've seen it from the hill up above. Down there in the glow, well, everything is nice and slow. I'll never leave my small town love. Small town love. Small town love. And I get up and I fall more often than a basketball. Leaving here seems to make it worse. And I like to say thanks a lot, you're all I need. And what I've got, I love you so much it hurts. But I feel complete. A small town is enough for me. I've seen it from the hill up above. Down there in the glow, well, everything is nice and slow. I'll never leave my small town love. Small town love. Peaches ripen in the sun. Talk about a job well done. It's the kind of thing that keeps me hanging around. And I probably missed my big break. I couldn't live outside this place where the most amazing things are going down. Small town Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Does this sound okay out there? All right. So, we were just talking. This young lady's name is Noah. And I wrote a song called Noah. I was thinking about like the world's first wildlife preservationist. It was Noah. Two of everything. And then I started thinking about, wildlife preservation and, animals, but also wildlife within us. So it's got dual meaning. And kind of like when I was playing that last song, I sort of like to mix a couple different emotions. Like that last one was happy small town love, but it's also, where the most amazing things are going down. And this one has a little bit of that too. So anyway, without further ado. Noah said, come with me, you survive, you believe, you are still just a child, make it real, keep it wild. Choose a line, 2 by 2. You're with me, I'm for you. Make me real, keep me brave. To the ship we parade history. Look who came before us. Lions and chimpanzees, throw yourself away with me. Moment came, played my cards, despite my age, played too hard. All my friends moved along, I stayed the same, stayed too long. Take me back, history, back to where I'm wanted. Lions and chimpanzees, throw yourself away with me. I'm protecting 2 of a kind. Wooden ships for elephants and a place to be wild. Make it real, keep it wild. Make it real, keep it wild. Noah calls on the phone. I was scared on my own. Come with me, show some style. Save the world, keep it wild. Save the world, keep it wild. Everyone is watching. No one cares, no one sees. Throw yourself away with me. I'm protecting 2 of a kind. Wooden ships for elephants, a place to be wild. Wind on the water, whales in the sea. A sparrow finds an olive branch somewhere on the breeze. Make it real, keep it wild. Make it real, keep it wild. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I'm kind of just trying out some new things here too. This one's called Slow Learner. And hello to all you folks on TV. I'm so glad you're here. you know, not everything I write is completely autobiographical, but, you know, I steal from my own experience from time to time. And maybe some of you can relate, maybe not. My little daughter, she gave me this plastic pig, so I just like to keep it with me. I look down if I start taking myself too seriously. Oh, speaking of that, let me just tune up, make this better. It's cold out. Slow learner, page turner, I do believe I have had enough. God, if you can hear me, I hope you will forgive me. Forgive me for asking for so much stuff. I got so turned sideways by all I thought I needed. Another opportunity or a thing to be completed. I got A's and B's, a bunch of C's and D's. Had a smoking hot girl bored me ruthlessly. I failed to see and realize her thing in life was appetizers. Got an active mind, but I can't sit still. They held me back, they gave me pills, but I knew why I couldn't achieve on account of my hair and my messed up teeth. Seems everything that I thought was wrong, like I was the first dude to write a folk song that no one else would want to sing along. So I learned to be tough, learned to be strong, but to stand my ground and to prove my point took a lot of beer, a bunch of joints. What I had to learn was how to lose, so I walked a mile in my own damn shoes. Thank God I found rehabilitation, found humility through humiliation. Had to learn to change through repetition, had to get used to prohibition. Look at me now, I'm a sight to see. I'm a modern man who is almost free. I say this most sincerely. When I laugh out loud, I'm laughing at me. I'm a slow learner who don't know what's good for me. Slow learner, page turner, I do believe I have had enough. So God, if you can hear me, I hope you will forgive me. Forgive me for asking for so much stuff. Thank you. Asking for all the wrong stuff. So this is a winter kind of song, sort of appropriate this time, and it's called Frozen River. And I walk down by my house, there's the Roaring Fork, and there's like big snow clumps on all the rocks, and it's so pretty. There's something below the surface that's always kept me restless. With the rocks and the weeds, the crayfish, and the slanted winter light. For as long as I remember, it's January and November, and quiet as a whisper, and froze up inside. Just an old frozen river. I need a change of weather, and something to believe. Send me your sunshine, send me your good times, and maybe come springtime I might break free. Well, I'm just throwing out ideas, 'cause I'd really like to see you. There's 1,000 miles between us when I'm standing next to you. I've been twisted, I've been tongue-tied, froze up on the inside, running on false pride and the pain I put you through. Just an old frozen river, I need a change of weather, something to believe. Send me your sunshine, send me your good times, and maybe come springtime I might feel free. Thank you guys. Thank you. I took that personally. How are you? Good. What's your name? Have we met before? Yeah. At the mountain? Okay. Yeah, it's nice to be here. It's so quiet. So I feel like I'm hogging the whole conversation. You know, I like to listen more than I like to talk. So, but I know, Steve, you're listening, and I know you asked me for this. Makes me happy, so I'll do that for you. I have a basset hound, and I just love her dearly. And I wanted to write a song for her. You know, her name's Chloe, and I was trying to come up with something, and it just wasn't working. And she's the kind of dog that'll, if I talk to her, she'll just look me directly in the eye, like, I know you're trying to communicate with me, and if I stare at you hard enough, I might figure it out. But nothing was really happening for my beloved, my songwriting for Chloe, and she's staring at me, and then I thought, well, what if I just flipped it around and just had my beloved Chloe write something for me? I know it sounds a bit narcissistic, but I think she did a good job, and it's kind of sad for you dog lovers because every time I feed her the same food every day, she's so happy. She's so low maintenance. So this is called dog food. And Steve, I hope you're doing well. I love you. I miss you. Mary Margaret, I hope you're doing good tonight too. Noticed how I just tuned that guitar right as I was telling that story? So, Chloe, I love you. You know if I'm good or bad. And of course the song's about you. My whole world's about you. All the way to the end of my chain. And do you think I tried too hard to win your love in our backyard? You see, I'm God's own creation. I just lack imagination. All the way to the end of my chain. it's dog food again. When the whole world is changing, you always cook the same thing. I hope you know I love you, Dan. What do you think? And I better go and check my home. Maybe I'll just dig you a hole. And I wish we were together, 'cause it feels like forever every time you leave me here alone. And is it time to have some fun? I'm giving 7 years to your one. But of course I will forget this, 'cause I only know forgiveness all the way to the end of my chain. And I love you, Dan, 'cause it's dog food again. When the whole world is changing, you always cook the same thing over and over again. Yes, I love you, Dan, 'cause it's dog food again. And although I'll never tell you I'm happy when I smell you, I hope you know I love you, Dan. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Well, they bought you an island and taught you to read. Showed you directions which you couldn't see. With country clubs, summers, and private schools. But I want to be an American too. But America, what have we become? I once saw the grave of Abe Lincoln. Cried when they died to fuel the free. Now I'm watching a ride on TV. Watching a ride on TV. And I want to be an American too. I want to vote with my heart, move with my shoes, dream of love, shoot for the sky, be the best man money can't buy. I'm gonna be the best man money can't buy. Jesus, Jesus, where have you gone? Who's in control? Where did we go wrong? I wasn't yet born when he killed Kennedy. Hope my son and my daughter aren't ashamed of me. My son and my daughter that someday I'll meet. Will my son and my daughter be ashamed of me? 'Cause I want to be an American too. I'm gonna vote with my heart, move with my shoes, dream of love, shoot for the sky, be the best man money can't buy. I'm gonna be the best man money can't buy. Mr. President, I won't hurt no one. Guess I wasn't heard in the last election, but I stand on top of this brand new century. I don't believe in you, I believe in me. Don't believe in you, I believe in me. And I'm gonna be an American too. I'm gonna vote with my heart, move with my shoes, dream of love, shoot for the sky. Be the best man money can't buy. Be the best man money can't buy. Be the best man money can't buy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You turn the vocal down a little bit. I'm loud. Say anything you want to hear? You could stump me. I know like tons of songs. Or give me an artist. There you go. It's close enough, right? How about this one? This is a true story. Actually, let's do this one. My favorite artist, I don't know if you've heard of him, is Todd Snyder. You know Todd Snyder? I love him. It's like when I heard Todd Snyder, I'm like, I should just retire. I'm done. He said it all. I played at the Rocky Mountain Folks Festival a while ago, and when my son was little, and I was traveling with my wife, and we had been driving a long way and had to play that night, and we're just trying to take a nap, like in the middle of the afternoon, in this lodge they were putting us up in. All of a sudden, like this explosion happens in the room next door. It sounded like a train wreck going on in there, and there was people, and there was a boom box, and it was just overflowing. I've never done this in my life, but you know, the baby's waking up, and I said, I gotta do it. I gotta go ask him to turn it down a little bit. So I walk over there, and who opens the door but Todd Snyder? He's like, you wanna come in? And I'm like, yes, I do. I would much rather be here with you. But anyways, brilliant writer. He's kind of a simple guitar player, but it doesn't matter. Here's for Todd. A little less vocal, too. Little out of place, little out of tune, so lost in space, chasing the moon, climbing the wall of a hurricane. But overall, I can't complain. All I wanted was one chance to let freedom ring. Said I need to get a permit, tags and everything. Never made it through the red tape. I got a paper hat, got a job working weekdays. You want fries with that? I got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. I can't complain. I was talking with my girlfriend, told her I was stressed. Said I'm going off the deep end. She said, God, for once, give it a rest. We're all waiting in the dugout, thinking we should pitch. How you gonna throw a shutout if all you do is bitch? I got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. I can't complain. Now I got a brand new dance. I need one more shot. Gonna make my last stand, and this time I won't get caught. Gonna take my last chance, and this time I can't be bought. Then again, on the other hand, how much have you got? I got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. I can't complain. Little out of tune, so lost in space, chasing the moon, climbing the wall of a hurricane. But overall, I can't complain. Thank you, Todd. Love you. I was asked to play at the Aspen Chapel a while ago. I'm not really a churchy guy, but I like to think of myself as spiritual. It is. Here, you mean? Oh, it's non-denominational, yep. And you could do what you want. And I'm thinking, how am I going to do this? So I wanted to write this song, kind of my own little perspective on my own simple little faith, I guess. Sure. Who is that?
George R.R. Martin, fantasy writer from.
Oh. Yeah. I'm willing to learn. This is called My Quiet God. Yeah, you can turn that down even more. Sound loud. Let's see. My God's a quiet God. He hardly ever says a thing. But if I listen close, I sometimes hear him whispering, quiet God. I never really seen no burning bush. Quiet God. But too much noise is dangerous. My God's quiet God remains a master of disguise. Every day I lose my way, he asks me to improvise. Quiet God, dancing all around us like he's made of light. Quiet God, me and God, we get on just right. Well, in the name of God, well, I hear people lying. Somewhere in that noise, my quiet God is crying. My God's a quiet God, box of sunlight in my hand. I need to look inside before I hope to understand. He whispers like the wind blowing through the trees. Quiet God, well, I see God in everything. Well, a holy moment, holy cow, everything is sacred now. Everything is sacred now. Cheers to you folks at home. Cheers. I wish you guys could call in or something. You know, give me a call. Actually, my phone is right here. 379-3963. I will take your call, or you can text me, whatever. You could email me at Dan Sheridan Aspen. But yeah, text me a request. This is my request. It's a true story. And I think it's, I hope no one's offended. but it's okay if you are. We'll get through this thing one way or the other. So you guys are from out of town, but I've lived in Aspen most of my life, up that way, and I love it. Might stay the rest of my life there. But over the years, like so many places, I've seen it change, you know, some for the good and some not so good. I kind of miss all my friends who can't afford to live there anymore. I actually won the housing lottery, which is an opportunity to buy an affordable home. It's more like an affordable trailer, but it's right in the middle of town. It's just surrounded by this opulence. And so I was out running one day. I like to run, and east of Aspen there's a trail, sort of goes through North Star Preserve. And I'm running along, and it was in the springtime, and the trail kind of got flooded by the Roaring Fork River. So I'm jogging along, and I think, I got to get off this trail. I'm going to run down this road that's running parallel to the river and then just make it back towards town. So I'm running in my own deep thoughts. And all of a sudden, like one of those four-wheel drive, like ATV kind of things, like pulls up right next to me and kind of startled me. And the driver had like a walkie-talkie, you know, like diagonal across his chest. And he said, I'm sorry, you can't run here anymore. This is private property. And I thought, well, I'm going to go write a song about that, if you don't mind. So this is for that dude and for the, you know, that big piece of open space that used to run through and let your dog play around up there. And I haven't offended anybody, have I? Let's see. So I sing I was walking my dog, but in reality, you know the truth, I was running, but walking the dog is more lyrical, I think. Well, I was walking my dog down the old walking trail when I ran into a posted sign, pending future sale, to some Hollywood mogul who feels that he should build a mansion in the mountains, his cabin in the woods. They come here from Miami, they come here from LA. They bring a part of a city that'll never go away, like a fear of strangers, accelerated time, the sound of car alarms in a town without crime, like quaint wooden fences, patrolled security, setting up borders where they never used to be. Down in the graves, you can hear the miners sing, big money ruins everything. Well, it happened in Aspen and down in Santa Fe. It happens everywhere when the locals move away. 'Cause we can't afford to live here, we can't afford the rent, unless we win the lottery or live in a tent. I think big money sucks. Please write that down. Please take a look what it did to this town. Trophy houses, trophy wives, trophy people leading trophy lives. Down in the graves, you can hear the miners sing, big money ruins everything. Say goodbye to all the artists and people who can ski. Say hello to private golf clubs and elective surgery. Well, I think I'll build a billboard at the entrance of this town. If you came to prove how rich you are, then please turn around. Please turn around. Hightail and run. You probably already ruined where you're coming from. So I went to the hardware store, but it has been replaced with a boutique for trophy wives with a reconstructed face. And it only sells handbags, stuff you'll never need, like fine Italian shoes and tasteful jewelry. And we blame it on the landlords, we blame it all on greed, we blame it on the excess of the nouveau riche.
Down in the graves, you can hear the miners sing. Big money ruins everything. How did this happen? How did it occur? Women driving Hummers, men wearing fur. Now I sing at corporate parties, I make them feel like a kid, 'cause I play acoustic guitar just like John Denver did. They don't listen to my words, the words I've been singing. I'm here to fill the void between cell phones ringing. And I recently found a letter that I wrote to myself. Said, Dan, if you get old and bitter, you gotta move somewhere else. But I ain't going nowhere. I won't give up on this town. I won't give up on my friends who somehow stick around. Down in the graves, you can hear the miners sing. Big money ruins everything. The market's really booming. The economy's really great. Hi, I'm Dan from Dan Sheridan Real Estate. Down in the graves, you can hear the miners sing. Big money ruins everything. Lately I've been feeling like I'm out of my league. I'm just an old-time hippie who's got Range Rover fatigue. Thank you. I think we got a request on the request line here. So, yeah. Someone just wrote men wearing fur, so that's all they said. Thank you for that suggestion. That was one of the lines from the song. I don't know who it is. Anyway, you could text me back and say who you are. I want to do this one. Give me a second to tune this. This was kind of a 10-year anniversary song for my wife, and I was thinking about when you get married, there's kind of that the ritual or the saying, you know, something old, something forgotten, something new. You could maybe fill me in on that. I don't quite know, but I wrote a song about it. Just, you know what I'm talking about. Something blue. It's like a gift. Anyway, this is called Something New. And Lonnie and I got engaged right on top of Sopris over here. Looking down on Carbondale. Excuse me. That's the problem. This is a really old guitar. I got it, sorry guys, when I was in college, and it was old then, and I love it, but sometimes it doesn't want to be in tune. So, something new. And I think maybe after this tune, we'll just take 5. And we'd say hi to each other. If we want to do some more songs after that, we can. If we want to go out raging, we can do that. Go hit a rave. I've never done that. Let's see. Okay. Standing in the kitchen, sneaking up on you. I like to make you laugh. That's all I want to do. And all my make-believing, I was never realizing that here in the real life, things really get surprising. Something new is out on the horizon, a dare to try my size on, see what I can do, something new. With 10 years behind us, the mystery will find us, if you want it to, something older, something borrowed, something blue, a touch of sorrow, but always something new. Me and my boy Jackie wrestle on the bed. It's all somehow better than what I pictured in my head. I was living with distractions, now spirits are talking through me. I once was a wild man, now I'm tamed by duty. Something new is out on the horizon, I dare to try my size on, see what I can do, something new. With 10 years behind us, the mystery will find us, if you want it to, something older, something borrowed, something blue, and a touch of sorrow, but always something new. Wherever you may travel, up and down these hills, just know that I still love you. Know I always will. Something new. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to take 5, and thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate that. Thank you, everybody at home, and thanks for the requests on my phone there. And I'll see you in a little bit. What's that? Okay. When I learned to play, I sort of kind of came up with my own tunings, which is sort of cool because it makes it sound interesting. But that being said, it's kind of tough between songs here. But like this, I just dropped the E down to a C. It just has more unique tone. So Steve, this is for you. Look at the pig while I do this. I hope you're staying warm in your cozy home. It's hard enough to act your age when every day's a blank page. Every day is different than before. I might have missed my big break. We were swimming in the lake, living life, that's what it's for. But I feel complete. A small town is enough for me. I've seen it from the hill up above Sobris. Down there in the glow, well, everything is nice and slow. I'll never leave my small town love. Small town love. Small town love. Well, I get up and I fall more often than a basketball. Leaving here seems to make it worse. And I like to say, thanks a lot, you're all I need and what I've got. I love you so much, it hurts. But I feel complete. A small town is enough for me. I've seen it from the hill up above. Down there in the glow, well, everything is nice and slow. I'll never leave my small town love. Small town love. And peaches ripen in the sun. Talk about a job well done. It's the kind of thing that keeps me hanging around. And I probably missed my big break. I couldn't live outside this place where the most amazing things are going down. Small town love. Thank you. It's very Carbondale-y, isn't it? I'm gonna try another new one on you here. This is about, well, it's called Be Here Now, but I've heard there's a book by Ram Dass called Be Here Now, so he obviously stole it from me. But just sort of thinking about, you can kind of get in trouble if you're in front of yourself or if you're behind yourself. But if you're right in the moment, then it's usually okay, Usually not too much bad stuff going on. All right, we got the band going there. Hear that? Let's run over and do a shot. No. I'd get all mouthy, and it just wouldn't go well. Okay. Let's see. There's 4 of us in the room. You and me and what we're gonna do. You and me and all that we've been looking out at what it's all about. Is to be here now, be here now, be here now, just be here now. Well, I didn't know you yesterday, and tomorrow is too far away. I get mixed up with what I want to say. Just breathe in and out. Whoa, in the here and now. Whoa, we're only flesh and bone in the great unknown. So be here now, be here now, be here now, be here Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So I heard this tune, and I just thought, I gotta learn it. So this is another Todd Snyder song, that, and I wrote out the lyrics right down there. So I've given myself away, but I think I can remember. I listened to it like 5 times today. And let's see if I can remember this. I'll do a couple more here and make the big trip up valley and try not to hit a deer. I know. I don't know if you've ever been through that situation, but it is really awful, especially for the deer. But I did hit a deer in my old 1982 Volvo station wagon. It's a great car, but it was brutal. That was the end of my car. That's how bad it was. So, they say 3% of people use 5 to 6% of their brain. 99% of people sorry about that. I was thinking about the deer, and that segue just didn't work at all. So let's try this again. Sorry, people at home. Let's see. They say 3% of people use 5 to 6% of their brain. 97 use just 3%, and the rest goes down the drain. Well, I'll never know which one I am, but I'll bet you my last dime. 99% think they're 3% 100% of the time. They say 65% of all statistics are made right up there on the spot. 82.4% of people will believe them whether they're accurate or not. Well, I don't know what you believe, but I do know there's no doubt. I need another double shot of something 90 proof. I got too much to think about. Too much to think about. Too much to figure out. Stuck between hope and doubt. Too much to think about. They say 74% of everything you learned in college is a bunch of nonsense you'll never need. 61% of the stuff you bought, you got to satisfy your greed, because 91% of the world's population will link possessions to success, even though the world's wealthiest 1% will drink to an alarming excess. More money, more stress. Too much to think about. Too much to figure out. Stuck stuck between hope and doubt. Too much to think about, that's right. They say 70% of all statisticians truly hate their job. And the average bank robber lives about 20 miles from the bank that he robs. There's a little bank not so far from here I've been watching now for a while. Seems like lately all I can think about is how bad I want to go out in style. Too much to think about, too much to figure out. Stuck between hope and doubt, too much to think about. Todd, I love you. I'm going to leave you guys with this. This came to mind as I was singing that one, and it's just the feeling I want to have. And I want to thank you, Ralph, for making it sound okay. And thank you, everybody at home, Eric, Steve, Mary Margaret, my kiddos. At least you're supposed to be at home. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. So tomorrow's supposed to be a beautiful day. I'm not sure if you heard that. It's going to be great. Thank you. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I said that it's alright. So little darling, it's been a long and lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I said that it's alright. So little darling, I see the smiles return on faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I said it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I see the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I said that it's alright. And it's alright. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. We'll hope to see you down the road. And have a beautiful weekend.